Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1987 series. Currently we are on Season 3, Episode 14, 20,000 Leagues Under the City. Again, just like last episode, it has a really cool title, but hopefully it's gonna turn out to be an actual good episode, unlike what we had last time with the Ninja Sword. And it's obviously gonna be a reference to like 20,000 Leagues Under the Water or something along those lines, I think the title of that story was. So, yeah, I'm hoping that it's gonna be fun, but there's gonna be only one way to find out whether it will be or won't be. Though, before we get into it and find out, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-on version of this reaction over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-on reactions, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-on reactions. And alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube versions of these reactions, since I do put most of the good stuff in them anyway, but yeah, it's completely up to you at the end of the day. And yeah, I think that's enough chit-chat for now. Let's just get into the reaction to episode 14, 20,000 Leagues Under the City, in 3, 2, 1. What are you doing now, you laughing piece of shit?
What's up, Craig? Building a swimming pool?
Not a pool, you fool! A super pump. Now I will extend the second pipe up through the Earth's crust and into the city sewers.
So you're gonna fucking drown the turtles? How is that frog strong enough to pull you guys?
This makes a great argument for suction gun control. Here's another.
Did he just make a gun control joke?
Be patient, Krang. They're not exactly rocket scientists, you know?
Yeah, they're also not of normal intelligence either.
Boat should we swipe? We gotta do this.
They're just dumb and dumber.
Okay. Maybe we should have took the blue one.
Sensei, you could have told me that before I went to all this trouble.
Wait, do we now not have Donnie in this episode? Yeah, this is definitely a different voice actor for Donnie. It's so annoying. I've gotten used to the voice actors. Why do you change them now? I don't want to say that's why last episode wasn't good and why this episode kind of is following the same pattern of I don't feel entertained by it either. But it's definitely not helping. Man, all this water reminds me of that Bad Day episode from the 2003 series. One of my favorites. Also, what are these fucking giant ass sewers? Why the fuck is there a waterfall in the sewers? Look at how big that is!
Way to go, Michelangelo!
That's like a fucking cavern underneath the streets of New York. What the hell?
Like rats.
Is this Krang's idea of a flood?
No, that is his idea of a flood.
Enough water, Krang. Even the turtles couldn't survive this.
Also, why the fuck are you even on the surface? It's not like you need to be there.
Looks pretty fresh to me.
Oh, yucky pull. Great jumping jellyfish. The entire street is flooded.
Something strange is going on, and I'm going to find out what it is. Or maybe some yummy carrot sticks. Say, I'll bet you.
I love how he's like, bitch, I'm gonna eat your ass.
I guess he hates veggies.
I ain't lying.
We'll handle this, April.
And you think Shredder's behind this?
I mean, who else?
Behind this.
It certainly isn't climate change.
Run steady. Toss them a blaster grenade. Oh, it's title trashing time.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, that is just so wrong in so many ways. I don't like that hentai. I don't think he can do much though.
Now to tame the beast. It's now activated. The squid is under my control. Now, to test its obedience, I command you to release him.
Yeah, aren't right now hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers dying?
I have the weapon with which
Typical
to
Tuesday.
destroy the turtle.
Typical Tuesday.
You'll have to find him first.
There may be more here than meets the eye. No problem.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Trash him on water. Turtles, fight with honor.
Why don't you start fighting with skill rather than honor?
Best shot.
Turtles, you're about to become history, and I squid you not. Would you believe I actually made it funny?
Yes, I would believe that, Shredder, because you're one of the funniest characters, if not the funniest character in this show. I actually really like this Shredder, man. I would definitely love a Shredder that is as funny as this one in one of the modern versions of TMNT. Because I feel like every single one of them makes him so threatening and so badass, but I feel like none other than this one has really nailed the jokester personality of his, you know?
Okay, Shredder. Now it's our turn.
Don't exploit the poor creature. Fight your own battles, don't use innocence. Otherwise you're no different than the Shredder.
Looks like major kicks.
Got it.
What fantastic footage! This will be the top story on tonight's news.
It's probably already on the news. It's been a fucking natural disaster, April.
Underwater. What about our lair?
My birthday present.
Just like I promised, we'll scoop the networks with this story.
Good job, April. I think that deserves a raise.
Safety of the ocean. And now I'd like to sign off with two very special words. Turtle power!
Hell yeah.
Check it out. April's thanking us.
And in prime time, too.
Thank God this shit is over. Yeah. Okay, right off the bat, as usual, I want to say this. It might be me. It might be me being slightly tired. It might be me feeling kind of maybe slightly sick lately, but I didn't really enjoy neither of today's two episodes that I recorded. I didn't really enjoy episode 13. I didn't really enjoy this one either. I don't know what it is about them. Like I said, I don't know if it's me just being tired, why I feel more bored by these episodes, but I was really struggling, especially with this one, trying to pay attention to it and to enjoy it. For whatever reason, they didn't really have the excitement that typical episodes of season 3 have. This one felt more like a season 2 episode. In the sense that it might be slightly interesting, it might have an interesting concept, but for whatever reason, just the pacing, I guess, maybe, and the excitement is just not there. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the episodes genuinely not being good, but it is kind of annoying. Because of how much I actually have been enjoying the good episodes of the show's third season, I've been able to record more than one episode reaction at a time. But if the episodes are gonna be kind of boring like this, I don't know if I can, and it's kind of annoying because I can never predict whether it's gonna be fun or not. So yeah, just like last episode, it is a cool concept for the episode, though obviously not as cool as the teleporting sword. But yeah, I don't know, it just felt like in the middle of the episode it was not really going anywhere. Like in the beginning we had the beginning of the flood, at the end we had the removal of the flood, and in the middle while everything was continuously flooding, I feel like the plot just didn't really move. There wasn't funny moments to keep me going, there wasn't interesting action to keep me going, there was just nothing. It was just boring. And it's honestly probably one of the worst episodes in a while. Like, yeah, I didn't really like the dinosaur episodes, but even that one feels far more exciting than this one. This one was just bad. Like, this for me is like Season 2 and Season 1 level bad. I really didn't enjoy this one. It just couldn't keep my attention. I felt like I was watching the movies, the 90s movies, honestly, with how boring this was to me. And I couldn't keep attention. And again, it could be just me maybe not getting enough sleep today. But yeah, just wasn't really fun of an episode at all. Hopefully, it still ended up being an entertaining video, because that's at the end of the day the point of what I'm doing here, not so much for me to watch this show for myself. So hopefully at least you guys got enjoyment out of this, but I certainly didn't. And in terms of a rating for this one, I'm honestly gonna give it like a 7.2 out of 10, because I don't think it's necessarily a badly made episode. I just feel like the pacing is the best thing I can point to as being the thing that doesn't work for this episode. Because I feel like the pacing in this third season has been faster and being the biggest reason why I've been enjoying it so much more. But for this one, I feel like, once again, it was kind of slow paced. And I think also the fact that last episode we didn't have Rav's voice actor, in this episode we didn't have Donnie's voice actor, that also contributes to my lack of enjoyment with it. But yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't a fun experience with these two episodes. But I am curious, what did you guys think about this episode? So comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 6 patrons on Patreon. Omari Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, Edsap123, Soap93160, and Tia Rosa Gelatly. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, and you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like and subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!